Am I the asshole for taking what I believe to be a bullying issue to HR about a girl I went to high school with? I, 28 female, work for a company around 50 employees. Recently, a girl was hired who was in the same grade as me in high school. She did not bully me or anyone else in any which way, but was definitely higher on the social hierarchy as me. Here's the thing though, social hierarchy when you are in high school got no weight on real life. Screw that girl, no matter what she's doing or what she thinks. And one was those people who essentially ignored everyone below her, kind of looking visibly annoyed when paired with you for an assignment, etc. I never liked her because of this, because although it's not bullying, it still makes you a teenage hassle. Absolutely. Like, we have a few of them in every one of our classes. When she joined, I knew I just needed to be an adult and be a professional and not bring this dislike forward. I treated her completely normally, was particularly friendly, and of course, it was known we went to high school together. However, soon after a few weeks, it became apparent to me that she had been repeatedly telling our coworker that I was so different to how I used to be at school. If asked to go into detail, she would say that I used to be really shy and quiet. I fully understand that she did not know me, and that may have been her perception of me, but I am exactly the same person as I was then. Update. Of course, having matured and changed slightly, but no dramatic change. If you knew me, you'd know that. I wouldn't mind if she said this once as I guess she's more extrovert than I thought. But she keeps repeating it to everyone who will hear. To me at this point, based on what I've been told by a coworker, I feel like she's trying to make the point that I wasn't cool, and she's using coded language to imply that without actually saying it. I pulled her to the side and I asked her why she was making so many comments about how I changed when she didn't know me, and in the first place, and I would appreciate if she would stop. She said that I'm overreacting and that although she didn't know me that well, I was obviously an introvert, then she's allowed to be surprised by the difference. She's kept on doing it on several months, so now I've made an official complaint to HR, who don't think it's a huge deal, but I have spoken to her telling her it's making me feel uncomfortable. Okay. HR is not even like trying to work its way to like make it more fair. She has now called me an asshole for reporting her and having something on her record, and for making her feel uncomfortable at her new workplace. She also said that I'm the only one who's holding onto how things were in high school, and as I was and must still be jealous of her, and I'm now taking my revenge. I'm not sure about this one. Oh yeah, there's the collaboration with Discord for Monster Hunter Rise. Who needs to do a share screen the game on Discord? I'm confused. Take that off. Like, I'm sorry, but like that totally that's fine. Back up. So let's catch up on Drake. Drake. Here. Back up. Honestly, I'm hesitant. Because, like, here's the thing. When you read an Am I the Asshole, the person shows herself into the best light they can. And, like, even the best light does not cuff all the pressure from Opie. I think Opie... I'm very hesitant. She already told her that was bothering her, and she's still doing it. So now she's making the workplace an hostile environment for her to work in, and I believe it's fair for her to do a complaint. So I'll say Opie is in the right here, and not the asshole. Though I agree that it might be a little childish to go back like onto those old things, but I've seen so many times in my job adult acting like kids and basically making the environment very displeasant for someone to be in, that I would not be surprised that this is exactly what's happening here. We are adult, but like inside, a lot of us are still child, okay? Not the asshole, but barely, and only because you asked her to exactly. That's, I agree. Like, this is exactly what we just know. If she did not try, that would have not be good. And coded language could be just her own style. Exactly. Like, she might make it worse than what it actually is, though. If she asks her to stop and she's still doing it, that becomes hostile for her environment, and she does not need to repeat it every day, you know? Like, she could have just shut the hell up about that. So yeah, like, just don't compare her to or hold her. Also, like, for yourself, try to go over these kind of things. A mark on her will not change a thing. If she's been there for several months already, she does not care about, like, having talked into your back note and into your stuff. That's not going to change much. So that's fine. Like, now you told her, HR told her, things fixed.